STEM is not a defined experience. If I say to you, you're going to learn biology, you know what that is. All of you have taken biology. If I say you're going to learn math, you're going to learn Algebra 1, you know what that is. All of you have been in Algebra 1. But if I say you're going to learn or teach STEM, you're like, what is that? What is STEM? I know what the acronym stands for, but what does that look like in a classroom? What does that feel like? How do I walk into a classroom and know that STEM is actually being taught there? It's not a defined experience. But that's okay. That's the point of it. The point of STEM is the fact that it's not a defined experience, okay? It's that curiosity about STEM that actually drives engagement. It's that finding out that makes it fun. One of the reasons, so I talked about this in one of the interviews, I can't remember which one. So all these states are talking about banning cell phones, right? Everybody wants to ban cell phones from the classroom. We're going to ban cell phones. We're going to ban cell phones. That's a great example of what I call bike shedding. So bike shedding is a term they talk about for the law of triviality. Okay, where that comes from is the psychologist that coined the law of triviality talked about imagining a group of people together and they're asked to redesign a nuclear power plant. We're going to make it safer, we're going to make it cheaper, we're going to make it more effective, all things that are very hard to do. So what do they get together, they discuss? They discuss the bike shed where the workers park their bikes. Why? Because that's easy. That's the easiest thing to do, so we latch on to that. So the law of triviality is bike shedding. Why are we talking about banning cell phones? Because that's bike shed. It's easy to ban cell phones. You know what's hard to do? Make classrooms more engaging. You know what's hard to do? Is to make your kids have meaningful learning experiences every single day. You know what's hard to do? Preparing your students for jobs that don't yet exist. Our world is undefined. We have to break this paradigm that we have to present education in a box. Learning's not a commodity. You can't put it in a box. And the more that you try to put it in the box, your kids get bored. That's why they say, when am I ever going to use this in the real world? Right? That's why they ask those types of questions. And as teachers, we get frustrated when our kids are asking those questions as opposed to really attacking the root cause of the problem, which is we are not presenting subjects to our students as they actually experience in the real world. The real world is messy, it's undefined, and the more that we try to define our classrooms, the more that we lose our kids every single day. And that's why our kids are on their cell phones, because they're bored.